गौरांग गंधार्विक गिरिधारी श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जय। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जू की जय। नित्यालल प्रविष्टम विष्णुपार शुतर शुत शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जय। नित्यालल प्रविष्टम विष्णुपार शुतर शुत शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टो विष्णुपार शतर शत शिष्मर भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपार की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टो विष्णुपार शतर शत शिष्मर भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टो विष्णुपार अशुतर शत शिष्मर भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपार की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्ट Nityal, sorry, I got distracted. Nityal Pravishta Mishvachala Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Mahabhagavat Srila Gokshara Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. जय श्रील बलदेव विभूषण प्रभु की जय। श्रील विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर की जय। श्री नारथम श्रीनिवास श्यामानंद प्रभु त्रय की जय। श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोसाई पार की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भरदास रघुनाथ शारद गोसाई प्रभु की जय। श्री स्वरूप दामोदर राय रामानंद आदि श्री गौर पार्षद वृंद की जय। नाम जय श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल व्रज मंडल मथुर वृंदावन धाम की जय। सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदात गिरिराज महाराज की जय। श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जय। श्री मुन देवी गंगा देवी की जय। श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गान की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गणेश दीपिका की जय। श्री रूप गोस्वामी पार की जय। जय श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll do the Mangala Charana and then begin. Jnanatimirandhasya jnananjana-shalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tarbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Tavai Vasmi Na jivami tvaya vina iti vigyaya devi tvam nayamam charanantikam bhaktya vihina aparada lakshay kshiptastakama ditaranga madhye kripa mai tvam sharanam prapanna prinde namaste charanarvindam. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams, dear devotees, Satya Mataji and Chatamai Mataji. Oh, Sarveshwari Mataji, sorry. And Krishnamai Didi. And let's see who else is there. There are 3 devotees watching on YouTube and Facebook. But you didn't write a comment who you are. Dandavat Pranams. So welcome to I think this is our 12th reading of Radha Krishna Ganadesh Dipika. We will be concluding it today. And then tomorrow we will begin reading from Utkalika Valari. So, yeah, let's begin. What is it? That's Utkalika Valari. Here it is. Okay, so yesterday we ended with we got to this section, Śrī Rādha's objects of worship. Let's just do a little recap of what we read before. Shri Krishna's beloveds. I'm just going to read from this point on. Shri Krishna's beloveds. One second. Let me just. Okay. There. Krishna's beloveds. Okay. So now Shri Krishna's wonderful beloveds are eulogized. They are decorated with the fortune of excessive prem, which is even greater than that of Lakshmi and others. Then we read a very, very detailed description of Śrī Radharani's charming beauty. So let's see. I'll read the translation to us. Among the gopis of Vraj, Vrindavaneshwari Śrī Rādhā is the foremost. Lalita, Vishaka, and others are renowned as Śrī Rādha's principal sakhis. Chandravali, Parma, Shama, Shaibya, Bhadrika, Tara, Vichitra, Gopali, Chandrashalika, Mangala, Vimala, Leela, Taralakshi, Manorama, Kandarpa Manjari, Manjubhashini, Kanjanekshana, Kumuda, Kairavi, Shari, Sharadakshi, Visharada, Shankari, Kumkuma, Krishna, Sharangi, Indravali, Shiva, Taravali, Gunavati, Sumukhi, Keli Manjari, Haravali, Chakurakshi, Bharati, Kamala, and other gopis are Shri Krishna's beloveds. These beautiful gopis have hundreds of groups. The number of the prominent gopis divided into these groups is also vast. Out of all the gopis in these groups, Radha, Chandravali, Bhadra, Shamala, Balika, and others are Shri Krishna's preeminent beloveds due to their incomparably good qualities. Again, among these gopis, Śrī Rādhā and Śrī Chandravali are the 2 most prominent. Both of them have vast numbers of dear-eyed Vraj damsels and their respective yutas and their groups. Of these 2, Śrī Rādhā is well known as the most prominent beloved of Shri Krishna. She is the pinnacle of all sweet transcendental qualities. The Shrutis call her Gandharva. Gopendra Nandana, the son of the king of the cowherds, Shri Krishna, whom no one can equal nor excel in sweetness and madhurya, is Śrī Rādha's beloved. Shri Krishna is so much dearer to Srimati Radha than her own life. So much dearer to Śrī Rādha than her own life that it can be compared to the amount one gets when multiplying the number parartha, that's with itself. And parartha, if I remember correctly, was 311 trillion 40 billion years or something like that. Yeah. So if you 311 trillion times 311 trillion, Yeah, that's yeah. Anyways, in other words, unlimited. That's how dear Shri Krishna is to Srimati Radhika. The significance here is that Śrī Rādhā's love for Shri Krishna is unlimited times more than even the sum resulting from multiplying unlimited paradha with unlimited paradha. It's unlimited times more than that unlimited number. In other words, no one can imagine how much she loves him. Now Śrī Rādhā's exquisite beauty will be glorified in detail. She is most skillful in arts of various kinds, and she is the personification of an ocean of nectar. Śrī Rādhā's supremely radiant fair complexion resembles fresh gorochana, molten gold, or stationary lightning. Śrī Rādhā is attired in beautiful blue clothes, and she is decorated by various kinds of pearls and flowers. Śrī Rādhā's body is full of loveliness, lavanya, and decorated with pearl necklaces. I don't think we looked at this footnote for lavanya. Lavanya means luster emanating from bodily limbs that resembles the splendor that glows from within a pearl. It's from Javadharma chapter 35. Lavanya. Okay, her hair is long, and her wonderful braid is decorated by beautifully strung flower garlands. Śrī Rādhā's enchanting forehead is radiantly decorated by a dot of vermilion. The beautiful locks of hair swaying on her cheeks, together with her astonishing mark of tilak, cross the pinnacle of all beauty. Even Cupid, who has two very charming arms, is bewildered by Śrī Rādhā's lovely arms, which are beautified by bracelets made of blue jewels. Śrī Rādhā's wide lotus eyes, which extend to her ears, are beautified with the radiant glow of collyrium. It appears as if the unique beauty of Śrī Rādhā's lotus eyes has conquered all the beauty in the three worlds. Śrī Rādhā's nose is attractive like a sesame flower and is decorated with a pearl. Śrī Rādhā, who is scented with various fragrances, is supremely beautiful. Śrī Rādhā's jeweled earrings are made with various artistic styles. Her lips are even more pleasing than nectar, and their reddish color defeat the beauty of the red lotus. Śrī Rādhā's rows of teeth, which are beautified by her graceful tongue, are radiant like lines of pearls. Her charming lotus face is like a mine of the beauty of millions of moons, and it is endowed with a loving smile as sweet as nectar. Śrī Rādhā's charming chin bewilders even Cupid. The dot of kajal on her chin looks just like a black bee resting upon a golden lotus. Śrī Rādhā's neck is decorated with the pearl necklaces and marked with 3 lines which enhance the beauty of her neck. Her back and the nape of her neck are beautiful and charming, and the sides of her body captivate the mind. Śrī Rādhā's most attractive chest is beautified by her golden breasts. It is covered by a blouse and decorated with a pearl necklace. The jeweled ornaments upon Śrī Rādhā's beautiful, lovely, enchanting arms are beautified with small swaying rings. Śrī Rādhā's wrists are beautified by jeweled bracelets and bangles, as well as bracelets made of 32 pearl strings. Her hands, which look like reddish lotuses, shimmer in the unprecedented radiance of her moon-like nails. Śrī Rādhā's lotus hands are beautified by various kinds of auspicious marks such as bumblebee, lotus flower, crescent moon, earring, umbrella, victory column, conch shell, tree, flower, chamar, and swastika. Her splendid fingers are decorated with jeweled rings. Śrī Rādhā's abdomen is sweeter than sweetness itself and is beautified by a deep navel. Because it is full of nectar, it enchants everyone in the 3 worlds. Śrī Rādhā's hips get slender from the middle towards her attractive waist. Her waist has 3 auspicious creeper-like folds above her navel, and a laced belt studded with small bells beautifies her waist. Śrī Rādhā's attractive thighs, which resemble the trunks of banana trees, attract even the mind of Cupid. Her charming knees are a mine of various amorous sports. Śrī Rādhā's beautifully arched Śrī Rādha's beautifully arched lotus feet are decorated with jewel-studded ankle bells. The toes of her divine feet are beautified by rings. Now these are the marks on Śrī Rādha's feet. Śrī Rādha's lotus feet are marked by a conch shell, a moon, an elephant, a barley corn, a goad, a chariot, a flag, a damaru drum, a swastika, a fish, and other auspicious marks. Śrī Rādha is in her illustrious prime youth of 15 years, 1 year younger than Sridham. Srimati Yashoda Devi, the wife of the king of the cowherds, has more parental affection for Śrī Rādha than unlimited mothers could have. Śrī Rādha's father, Vrishabhanu Maharaj, is the Bhanu. He is the sun situated in the sign of Vrisha, Taurus, which means that he is as radiant as the sun in one of the summer months. Śrī Rādha's mother is Kirtida Sundari. She is famous throughout the world. She is famous throughout the world as Ratna Garbha. Śrī Rādha's paternal grandfather is named Mahibhanu, and her maternal grandmother is Indu. Her paternal grandmother's name is Sukada, and her maternal grandmother is Mukhara. Ratna Bhanu, Subhanu, and Bhanu are Sri Vrishabhanu Maharaj's brothers, and thus Śrī Rādha's paternal uncles. Bhadrakirti, Mahakirti, and Kirti Chandra are Śrī Rādha's maternal uncles, and Menaka, Shashti, Gauri, Dhatri, and Dhataki are her maternal aunts. Śrī Rādha's mother's sister is Kirtimati, and her husband is Kusha. Śrī Rādha's father's sister is Bhanu Mudra, and her husband is Kasha. That's Vrishabhanu Maharaj's sister is Bhanu Mudra, and her husband is Kasha. Okay. Śrī Rādha's elder brother is Sridhama, and her younger sister is Ananga Manjari. Śrī Rādha's father-in-law is Vrika Gopa, and her husband's younger brother is Durmada. We read about Vrika Gopa yesterday. His name is also Gola, right? So her father-in-law is Vrika Gopa, and her husband's younger brother is Durmada. Her mother-in-law is Jatila, and Abhimanyu has the false conception of being her husband. Her sister-in-law, Kutila, is always looking for faults. The 8 Paramaprishta Sakhis, Lalita, Vishaka, Suchitra, Chitra, Champakalata, Rangadevi, Sudevi, Tungavidya, and Indulekha are the most prominent among Śrī Rādha's Sakhis. So now we read through the Priya Sakhis, the Pran Sakhis, the Nitya Sakhis. I can't remember the categories. We'll read through it now. So first, Śrī Rādha's Priya Sakhis. Kurangakshi, Mandali, Manikundala, Malati, Chandralatika, Madhavi, Madanalasa, Manju Medha, Shashikala, Sumadhya, Madhurekshana, Kamalatika, Gunachuda, Varangada, Madhuri, Chandrika, Prem Manjari, Tanu Madhyama, Kandarpa Sundari, Manju Keshi, and others are Śrī Rādha's innumerable Priya Sakhis. I downloaded, let me see if I haven't, let's see. I downloaded this. It's Who's Who in Gaur Leela. Let's take a look at this. I'm just wondering if, yeah, a lot of the different associates that, like, just interesting to see who's who. Let me just see, where is it? Look, there's Prem Manjari. Prem Manjari is Bhugarbha Thakur. Interesting. Madhurekshana is Balabhadra Bhattacharya. Okay, so both of those gopis are in this category, Prem Manjari and Madhurekshana Gopi. That's Balabhadra Bhattacharya and Bhugarbha Thakur. Whoa, it says Lavang Manjari is Shivananda Chakravarti. That's interesting. Usually we're used to seeing Lavang Manjari as Sanatana Goswami. Okay, anyhow, let's go back to this. That's cool though. I didn't know that. Balabhadra Bhattacharya and Bhugarbha Thakur are here. That's, yeah, Madhurekshana right there. That's Balabhadra Bhattacharya, right? And then here is Prem Manjari. Prem Manjari. Okay, so now Pran Sakhis or Jivita Sakhis. Lasika, Kelikandali, Kadambari, Shashimukhi, Chandrarekha, Priyambada, Madonmada, Madhumati, Vasanti, Kalabhashini, Ratnavali, Manimati, Karpuralatika, and others are Śrī Rādha's Jivita Sakhis. When we get a chance, like as I mentioned, I would love to go through Radhakrishna Ganadashtipika and Gaur Ganadashtipika, actually, both those books, and like go through it really thoroughly. And we could even try to memorize the different groups and things like that. But then if we ever do that, I'd love to go through Gaur Ganadashtipika and be able to match the different associates of Mahaprabhu throughout all these lists that we find in Radhakrishna Ganadashtipika. And then we could really know. Yeah. All right. So Lasika, yeah, okay, I just read that. These are all the Jivita Sakhis. Now the Nitya Sakhis. Kasturi, Manogya, Mani Manjari, Sindura, Chandanavati, Komudi, Madira, and others are Śrī Rādha's Nitya Sakhis. Wonder who Mani Manjari is in Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Does anybody know? Let's see. Doesn't let me, this is not Unicode, so I have to, let's see. Prem Manjari, Lavang Manjari, Vilas Manjari, Nitya Manjari. Okay, doesn't look like it has Mani Manjari in here. Okay. Anyway, let's continue on. Srimati Radhika's Manjaris. Okay. So Śrī Rūpa Manjari, Raga Manjari, Rati Manjari, Lavang Manjari, Guna Manjari, Rasa Manjari, Vilasa Manjari, Prema Manjari, Mani Manjari. Okay, there are two Mani Manjaris. There's a Mani Manjari that is a Nitya Sakhi, and then there's a Mani Manjari that's one of Srimati Radhika's Manjaris. Then Suvarna Manjari, Kama Manjari, Ratna Manjari, Kasturi Manjari, Gandha Manjari, Netra Manjari, Shri Parma Manjari, Lila Manjari, Hema Manjari, and others are Śrī Rādha's Manjaris. Prema Manjari, Suprema in verse 184, and Rati Manjari are both also known by the name Bhanumati. Okay. Let's see. And Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati Manjari, right? Lavang Manjari is Sanatan Goswami. Guna Manjari is Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Rasa Manjari and Rag Manjari. It's Vilas Manjari is Jiva Goswami. We just read Prem Manjari is, what is it? Bhugarbha Goswami, right? Let's just see Rag Manjari and Ras Manjari. Oh God, that's a really prominent one. Who is that? Let's just see if we can find on here. I'm not very Ras Manjari. That's like one of the main acharyas, Ras Manjari, like one of the main Goswamis. But I forgot which one. Ras Manjari. Oh, interesting. Says Ras Manjari is Raghunath Das Goswami. I'm used to saying Rati Manjari is Raghunath Das Goswami. I guess two names are, sometimes it's two personalities also, and when like that's very common. Karpura Manjari is Raghunath. Okay, we didn't do that one. Let's just see. Oh, that's interesting. Sometimes Raghunath Das Goswami, it says, sorry, I meant to say Sanatana Goswami. It says Sanatana Goswami is Rati Manjari and Lavanga Manjari. I'm used to just saying Lavang Manjari for Sanatana Goswami. It's interesting, Rati Manjari. And then, oh, wow. Gadadhar Pandit's brother, Vaninath, Dvija Vaninath, is Mona Manjari. And then Vasudha Devi is Ananga Manjari. And also Varuni Devi. Let's see. This is all from Gaurganadash Tipika. Okay, Prem Manjari, we already went to that. Lavang Manjari, also Shivananda Chakravarti. So Vilas Manjari is Srimad Bhagavatacharya. And we're used to saying Srila Jiva Goswami as Vilas Manjari, right? So Bhagavatacharya, that's we're putting in 2 songs by Bhagavatacharya in the songbook. He wrote the Krishna Prem Tarangini. Nitya Manjari. Wow, Nitya Manjari is Sri Nayana Mishra, Sri Nidhi, Sri Garbha, Kavi Ratna, Sudhanidhi. Anyways, I don't know. Let's see. Also, Gopal Bhatta Goswami's, yeah, I remember reading that. Gopal Bhatta Goswami is Ananga Manjari and Guna Manjari. My God. You can't hear that, can you? There's like 100 birds all of a sudden on top of our roof. They're like freaking out. My God. Anyways, sorry. Just all of a sudden, like 100 birds on top of our roof just went crazy. All right, sorry. Let's continue on. Sama Manjari, Manju Medha is Paramananda Gupta. Okay, we just read Manju Medha. I forgot which group she was in. Karpuram Manjari, Raghunath Mitra. Wait, let me look at the comments. Did anybody write anything here? Anyhow, yeah. But that's it. When it comes to all these personalities, who's who and Krishna's Leela and Mahaprabhu's Leela, it's a very inconceivable topic. So many. So that's why when people get like really stuck, like, no, this person is this person, and this person's like, you can't do that. It's so much. It's not so black and white. It's a very nuanced thing. Yeah. All right. Rasamanjari, though. Rasamanjari is like a really prominent one. Oh God, is it maybe Raghunath Bhatta Goswami or I don't know. Let's see if anybody wrote in the comments here. Oh, look, there's Rukmini Didi. Okay. So Lokanath Goswami and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami are also in there. Yes, Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati Manjari. Yeah. Okay. Haribo Vidilala Sadidi and Kurunaji. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's continue on. Sorry, this is going way too long. Okay. Okay, so Prem Manjari. Okay. Now, this is where we made it up to yesterday. Śrī Rādhā's objects of worship. Oh, and Haribo, Krishna Mai Didi, Indira Mataji, and Manjari Didi. Haribo. Okay. Upasyo Jagatam Chakshur Bhagavan Parma Bandhava Japya Swabhishta Sangsargi Krishna Nama Mahamanu Purnamasi Bhagavati Sarvaso Bhagyavardhini. Okay. So the sun god who gives light to the eyes of the inhabitants of the world and who is the friend of the lotus is Śrī Rādhā's worshipful deity. The great mantra chanted by her is the name of Sri Krishna, which fulfills her cherished desire. Bhagavati Purnamasi increases her good fortune. Now, this a special description of different services of some sakhis, Sakhyadi Vishesha. Lalitadya ashta sakhyo manjaryastar ganashchaya sarva vrindavaneshwarya praya swarupyama agata. The 8 sakhis beginning with Lalita, the 8 sakhis beginning with Lalita, the Manjaris, and all the members of their groups, all their guns. They share almost identical forms, sarupya, with Śrī Rādhā. They are endowed with a beauty that resembles Vrindavaneshwari Śrī Rādha's beauty. Kananadi gata sakhyo vrinda kunda latadaya tanishta gunamaladya balaveshwara gehaga. Vrinda, Kundalata, and other sakhis traverse the forests and gardens, and they assist in the pastimes taking place there. Dhanishta, Gunamala, and other sakhis live in the very palace of Goparaj Nanda, Nanda Maharaj. Dhanishta, Gunamala, and other sakhis, they live in the very palace of Goparaj Nanda Maharaj. Kamada namadhatre sakhi bhava vishesha bhak ragalekha kalakeli manjula dyashchudasika. Kamada, the daughter of a wet nurse, has a special friendship with Śrī Rādhā. Ragalekha, Kalakeli, Manjula, and others are Śrī Rādha's maidservants. Ragalekha, Kalakeli, Manjula. Nandimukhi bindumati tyadhya sandhi vidayika suhrit pakshataya khyatha shyamala mangaladaya. Nandimukhi, that's she's also in the category of one of Krishna's messengers, right? And she's the sister of Madhumangal. So Nandimukhi, Bindumati, and other sakhis remove the jealous anger, the man, between Śrī Rādhā and Śrī Krishna and arrange their meeting. Shyamala, Mangala, and other sakhis belong to the Suhrit Paksha, the party of gopis favorable to Śrī Rādhā. Pratipakshataya kyatim Katash Chandravali Mukha. Chandravali is the famous leader of Śrī Rādha's rival group. Kalavatyo Rasolasa Gunatunga Smarodhura Gandharvashtu Kalakanti Sukhanti Pikakantika. Ya Vishakha Kritagitir Gayantya Sukadahare. Rasolasa, Gunatunga, Smarodhura, Kalakanti, Sukhanti, and Pikakanti are experts in singing, playing musical instruments, and other similar arts. They are therefore Śrī Rādha's Gandharva Sakhis, her musicians. Very neat. They especially please Śrī Krishna by singing songs composed by Śrī Vishakha. So Vishakha is sounds like a very accomplished songwriter. He sings songs composed by Śrī Vishakha for Śrī Krishna, Śrī Rādha's Gandharva Sakhis. Okay. Vadayantyascha shushiram tatanadha ghananyapi maniki narmada prema vati kusuma peshala. Maniki, Narmada, Premavati, and Kusuma Peshala please Śrī Krishna by playing on Vangshi and other flutes, on Veena and other string instruments, on Dhola and other drum instruments, and on karatals and other cymbal instruments. Nice. Okay, now the groups of Śrī Rādha's Sakhis. You know, it's nagging on me right now. I just need to check this. Who is Rasamanjari? Sorry, I can't get it out of my head. I'll just find it in 1 second. It must be in one of Guru's books. Okay, sorry guys. I think it's good though that we don't let things like that pass by. Let's see, it must be here somewhere. Let's type in Rasa Manjari. Okay, it'll come up. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is Rasa Manjari. I think I said that, didn't I? I was guessing that, I think. But yeah, okay. So, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati Manjari, Jiva Goswami is Vilas Manjari, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is Ras Manjari, and Srila Sanatana Goswami is Lavang Manjari. Okay, cool. Oh, and it says in the Goswami literature, it's revealed that Narottam Das Thakur is Anuvilas Manjari. And his Navadvip Bhav Taranga, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur recognizes himself as Kamala Manjari. He also writes it in a song, right? Varanetadit. Okay, cool. Let's continue on. Now I'm peaceful. Groups of Śrī Rādhā Sakhis. Sakyascha Nitya Sakyascha Prana Sakyascha Kashchana Priya Sakyascha Parama Preshta Sakya Prakirtita. Śrī Rādha's Sakhis are divided into the famous groups of Sakhi, Nitya Sakhi, Pran Sakhi, Priya Sakhi, and Parama Preshta Sakhi. Didn't we just read all those groups? Oh, let's see what. Yes. Now, Śrī Rādha's maidservants, Śrī Rādhā Brityaha. Diva Kirti Tanujetu Sugandha Nalini Tube Manjishta Rangaragake Rajakasya Kishorike. Śrī Rādha's maidservants, Sugandha and Nalini, are daughters of a barber, and Manjishta and Rangaraga are a washerman's daughters. Palindri Namas Shairindri Chitrini Chitrakarini Mantriki Tantriki Namna Daivagya Daivatarini. The maidservant who dresses and decorates Śrī Rādhā is called Palindri, and the one who decorates her is Chitrini. The two maidservants who keep her informed about destined future events, who are thus knowledgeable of the scripture delineating astrology, are Mantriki and Tantriki. Very appropriate names. Tata Katyaya Nityadya Dutika Vayasadhika Ubhe Bhagyavati Punja Punye Hadipakanyake. Katyayani and other female messengers are older than Śrī Rādhā. The two maidservants, Bhagyavati and Punja Punya, are daughters of a sweeper. Very interesting how, a lot of these maidservants are Srimati Radharani. One is, two are daughters of a washerman, of a sweeper, of a barber. Bringi Malli Matalli Cha Pulinda Kulakanyaka Kechit Krishna Ganashchasya Parivarataya Mata. Bringi, Malli, and Matali are young Pulinda girls. Some of them are considered to be in Shri Krishna's party, Krishna Paksha, and some in Śrī Rādha's, Radha Paksha. So from a completely mundane external point of view, these Pulindas and, these are like aboriginal, and sweepers and washermen, barbers, these are all considered like really low families. But Srimati Radharani has them in the most exalted position possible, her own maidservants. Gargi Mukhya Mahi Puja Chetyo Bringarikadaya Subalojvala Gandharva Madhumangala Raktaka Vijayadya Rasaladya Payodadya Vitadaya. Gargi and other prominent Brahmanis, Bringakarika and other maidservants, Subal, Ujvala, Gandharva, Madhumangal, Raktak and other servants, Vijaya and others, Rasala and others, Payoda and others, and the group of Vitas and others are Śrī Rādha's servants and maidservants. Neat. Those are Subal, Ujvala, Gandharva, and Madhumangal. They are Priyanama Sakas, and then Raktak was one of Krishna's servants. I remember reading about him. Raktak and Patrak, right? But they are also Śrī Rādha's servants. Asana Sarvada Tungi Pishangi Kalakandala Manjula Bindula Sandha Mridula Dyastubahika. The maidservants Tungi, Pishangi, Kalakandala, Manjula, Bindula, Sanda, and Mridula always remain by Śrī Rādha's side and carry her possessions. Samangsamina Sunada Yamuna Bahuladaya Pina Vatsatari Tungi Kakati. We know Kakati. It's the monkey, right? Kakati Vridha Markati. Yeah, Vridha Markati. She's a senior monkey. Kurangi Rangini Khyata Chakori Charu Chandrika. Oh, we always hear about Krishna's cows, but we don't very often hear about Śrī Rādha's cows. So Śrī Rādha's cows are Sunada, Yamuna, Bahula, and others. They have offspring every year and give birth only to male calves. That's interesting. Then Śrī Rādha's dear female calf, Tungi, is quite strong and well nourished. Wow, now we know the name of Śrī Rādha's female calf, her Tungi. And her old female monkey's name is Kakati. Her doe's name is Rangini. And her female chakori bird is called Charu Chandrika. Oh, cool. Now we know our god sister Charu Chandrika's name, because the chakori bird. I didn't know that. Okay. Nijakunda Chari Tundi Keri Nama Maralika Mayuri Tundika Namna Sharike Shukshmade Shubhe. Śrī Rādha's female swan is called Tundi Keri. She sports in Śrī Rādha's own pond, Śrī Rādha Kund. Her peahen is called Tundika. Her two female parrots are named Shukshmadhi, which means refined intelligence, and Shubha. Oh, and I think, oh God, was it Krishna's parrots? I think it was Krishna's parrots. One was, I think the name was Vichakshana, and the other was Dakshina, which means expert and discerning. I think Vichakshana means discerning. I don't know. Like Chakshana comes from Chakshu, and like, I don't know. Anyways. Okay. Oops, I lost it. Okay. Padyanindhani lalita devya lalitani svanatayo patantyo chitraya vacha ye chitri kuruta sakhi. These two female parrots, what are their names again? Shukshmadhi and Shubha. These two female parrots recite the charming songs that Sri Lalita Devi composes about the pastimes of her mistress and master Śrī Rādhā and Sri Krishna. Okay, so these parrots are very accomplished in singing the songs written by Lalita Devi. The parrots utter the wonderful poetry of the songs with exceedingly sweet voices and thus awaken an astonishing ras in the minds of the sakhis. Okay, now Śrī Rādha's ornaments. I think this is how it ends. I think it ends with Śrī Rādha's ornaments. Let's see. Yes, Śrī Rādha's ornaments is the last section. Tilakam smarayantrakyam haro hari manohara rachano ratna tadanko grana mukta prabhakari. Śrī Rādha's tilak is named Smarayantra. Smara means Cupid, right? Her necklace is Hari Manohar, and her jeweled earrings, Taranka, are called Rochana. The pearl in her nose is called Prabhakari. Chana Krishna Prati Chayam Parakam Madanabidam Syamanta Kanya Paryaya Shankachura Shiromani. The pendant on her chest, Madana, conceals a picture of Sri Krishna within it. And Krishna also, we read that Krishna has, what did it say? She also has on her chest, Madana, conceals a picture of Sri Krishna within it. Another name of Srimati's Syamantaka jewel is Shankachura Shiromani. Pushpavanto Kshipam Kantya Saubhagya Maniruchate Katakash Chatakarava Keyure Manikarbure. A jewel called Saubhagya Mani dangles on Śrī Rādha's chest. By its radiance, it puts to shame even the combined luster of the sun and the moon as they rise together. Wow. The gold, okay, and there's a footnote here. This is called Pushpavanta, when the sun and moon rise together. Yes, that's in one of the pranam mantras for Gauranitai. Pushpavanto. How does it go? Anyways, that's when the moon and sun rise together. So the Saubhagya Mani jewel, that puts to shame even that. The golden anklets on her feet are called Chataka Rava, because their jingling makes the sound Chataka. Chataka Rava. Chataka Rava. Her armlets are beautified by various colorful jewels that are called Mani Karbura. Mudra namankita namna Vipaksha madamardini Kanchi kanchana chitrangi Nupure ratna gopure. How are we doing on time? 7:50, we stopped 10 minutes. Madhusudana marunde yayo sinjita manjari. Śrī Rādha's signet ring is called Vipaksha madamardini. That means the mada means the intoxication or pride, whatever, of the Vipaksha. I'm guessing like of Chandravali. And then Mardini, it's the destroyer of the intoxication of the Vipaksha Sakhis, I'm guessing. Okay. One ring to rule them all. Her waist belt is called Kanchana Chitrangi, and her ankle bells are named Ratna Gopura. Their jingling stuns even Sri Madhusudan. Oh, Haribol, Nri Hari Prabhu, and Papatarani Mataji. Vaso Meghambaram Nama Kuruvinda Nibham Tata Adyam Swapriyama Brabham Raktam Antyam Hare Priyam. Śrī Rādhā wears two types of garments, whose names are Meghambara and Kuruvinda Nibha. The former kind is of her favorite color, blue like a cloud. The latter is red, Sri Krishna's favorite color. Very neat. Now we know Krishna's favorite color. Srimati Radhika's favorite color is blue like a cloud, obviously. And then Krishna's favorite color is red, because that's the color of Anurag, right? Sudhangshu Darpaharano Darpano Mani Bandhava. Her mirror, which has studded jewels on all sides, is called Sudhangshu Darpaharana, because it totally defeats Harana, even the pride, even the Darpa of the moon, Sudhangshu, by its beauty. Shalaka Narmada Haimi Swastida Ratnakankati Kandarpakuhali Nama Vatika Pushpa Bhushita. Śrī Rādha's golden hairpin is called Narmada. Her jewel-studded comb is named Swastida. And her garden, which is always beautified by flowers, is called Kandarpa Kuhali. Swarnayuti taridvalli kundam kyatam svanamata nipavedi tated yasya rahasya katanastali. Nipa means Kadamba. The vine of golden jasmines, Swarnayuti, growing in her garden is called Taridvalli, because it is as beautiful as lightning. Her pond is known by her own name, Śrī Rādhā Kund. On the banks of Śrī Rādhā Kund, situated underneath a kadamba tree, is a throne where Śrī Rādhā and Śrī Krishna sit together and engage in many varieties of secret conversations. Mallarascha dhanashishcha rago hridaya modano chalikyam daitam nrityam vallabha rudra vallaki. The two ragas, Mallara and Dhanashri, attract her mind. Her favorite dance is Chalikya, and her favorite musical instrument is the veena called Rudra Vallaki. This one, Dhanashri, I don't know what it is, or Mallara also. We have to look up these two ragas. Manjari, are you familiar with either of these? I'm not, but I'm just curious if you are. I've seen this Dhanashri written above some songs in Bengali songbooks, so I'm very maybe
I'm not sure. Malar, it might be Malhar. I'm not sure which is Shravan month, like in Julan season. But I'm not sure if Malar is the same as Malhar and Dhanashri. Yeah, you just have to look it up and put in YouTube. You can find beautiful Bansuri renditions of these.
Isn't it so interesting, like so neat that we know Krishna's two favorite rags and now we know Śrī Rādha's two favorite rags. Just so awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look this up. What was Krishna's? Krishna's was Gunjari, I think, something like that. And then there was another one that also started with a G. Anyways, have to look that up again. Okay. Janmana shlagyatam nita shukla bhadra padashtami kanta shodha shabire me yatrali nilaye shashi. The occasion of Śrī Rādha's birth is the 8th day, the Ashtami of the waxing moon in the month of Bhadra, which is coming up. How many more days away is Radhashtami? Let's look really quick. I have it right here on my calendar. Radhashtami is on the 11th. So, in 11 days from now, or not including today, then 10 days from now. Wow. Okay, so the occasion of Śrī Rādha's birth is the 8th day Ashtami of the waxing moon in the month of Bhadra. The Ashtami is known throughout the world as Śrī Rādhāshtami. And during this occasion, Chandradev, the moon god, sports together with his 16 wives, the 16 aspects of the moon, the full moon. Although on Ashtami, 8 aspects of the moon naturally shine, the moon god, by the Lord's Yogamaya potency, manifested 16 aspects on the night of Śrī Rādhāshtami. Wow. Very cool. Itte tat parivaranam Shri Vrindavananathayo asankyanam kanayitung ding matram iha darshitam. Although the mistress and master of Vrindavan, Śrī Rādhā and Śrī Krishna, have innumerable dear associates, they are here described only to give the reader an idea of their vast number. Oh, that's the last verse. We have to read that one more time. Okay, so although the mistress and master of Vrindavan, Śrī Rādhā and Śrī Krishna, have innumerable dear associates, they are here described only to give the reader an idea of their vast number. Yeah, remember when we went through the descriptions of how many different groups, there's unlimited gopis. Like each group was divided into, this group has 1 million of these groups, and then those groups, each of those groups are divided into, it's like, yeah, inconceivable amounts. So these are just little indications. We got some little idea, some associates. Śrī Rādhā Krishna Ganudesh Tipikayam Logu Bhaga Sampurna. Thus ends the Bhavanuvad of Śrī Rādhā Krishna Ganudesh Tipika's Laghu Bhaga. Jai Srila Rupa Goswami Pada Ki Jai. Jai Ganudesh Tipika Ki Jai. Jai Radha Krishna Gopa Gopi Gana Ki Jai. Jai. Jai Sarva Vrajavasi Gana Ki
Yeah.
Jai.
Jai.
Jai. Wow, that was amazing. Yeah, what an exciting book. This is definitely not going to be the only time we read this. We'll have to go through it again much
Yay.
more thoroughly and really try to, yeah, I'd love to try to
Study it.
memorize all the different groups and like really so
Yes.
that we have, and then go through Gorgon Dipika and then be able to compare them to each other. And yeah, this is just such a
The
wonderful
ragas,
meditation.
yeah, the ragas. Is there a song right there in this? I forget because I read it so long ago. It indicates the rhythms of the, I mean, the ragas that their favorite ones to each. I just wonder, we should try to find that out. What the rhythm, the tal, and everything about those.
I think different rhythms can be sung like one rag isn't just limited to one rhythm. There could be
Right.
many rhythms played for each tal. Like I think, yeah.
Yeah, well, as we do kirtan too, it goes up and down, fast and slow, and things like that. There's no,
And lots
yeah.
of songs of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Narottam Das Thakur and different acharyas, it will write the rhythm that the song should be sung in, and lots of times it will write the rag also that the song should be sung in above it. That's something I'd actually love to do, is just learn the authentic ragas and the rhythms that songs should be sung in. Not all, it hasn't been given for everything, but for a lot of songs it has been given. And so, yeah.
Great information.
Yeah. That would be a fun thing to do. Maybe we can do that sometime. Is like I can find someone who's like very knows all the details about all these things, and we can learn them together. And then we can find the authentic way, like the original intended way that certain songs were meant to be sung. That would be a really awesome thing to do.
Very cool.
Very cool.
All right, so it is 8 o'clock now. Radhashtami is coming up in 11 days. So I think what we'll do, since I'm on the songbook marathon, I'm not going to start the Bhaktivinoda Giti Thada program until I send it to the printers. So, but what I think we can do, well, tomorrow we'll start the Utkalika Valari by Srila Rupa Goswami also. But that's not so long. That's just, I think it's like 70 something verses. And then we can just continue reading all sorts of nectar about Srimati Radhika. There's this book, Śrī Rādhā, Our Supreme Shelter, with lots of articles by our acharyas on the glories of Śrī Rādhā. And so start now preparing for Radhashtami, for this wonderful Tithi. So, all right. I guess I'll end here. Well, I'll say Jaidwani, and then we can, if anybody has anything they want to share before we end, then they can do so. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, oh Govinda Jai Jai, oh Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, oh Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, 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 Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Sachinandan, Jaya Gaura Hari, Sachinandan, Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Rupa Raghunath, Rupa Raghunath, Rupa Raghunath, Jaya Rupa Raghunath. Jai Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jai Guru Deva, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Ju Ki Jai, Jai Nityalala Vishtam Vishnupad Ashritara Shita Shishmad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj Shri Guru Dev Ki Jai, Nityalala Vishtam Vishnupad Shishmad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Nityalala Vishtam Vishnupad Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai, Nityalala Vishtam Vishnupad Shri Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Prabhupada Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Shri Gorkisharas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishta Shri Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Jai Shri Baladevi Jibhushan Prabhu Ki Jai, Shri Vishwanath Sai. Let me go through. Jai Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Srila Bhakti Balavat Tirtha Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Srila Bhakti Dait Madhav Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, all the associates of Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Jai Srila Baladev Jibhushan Prabhu Ki Jai, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Ki Jai, Shri Narottam Srinivas Ramananda Prabhu Trai Ki Jai, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Gosai Par Ki Jai, Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jeev Gopal Bhattadasa Raghunath Shar Gosai Prabhu Ki Jai, Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda Ki Jai, Namachay Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जाय, श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल ब्रज मंडल मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जाय, सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदत्त गिरिराज महाराज की जाय, श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जाय, श्री मणि देवी गंगा देवी की जाय, श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जाय, श्री भक्ति देवी की जाय, श्री पूर्णमासी योग माया की जाय, श्री गोपेश्वर महादेव की जाय, श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जाय, जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गान की जाय, श्री कृष्ण गाबी गान की जय, जय श्री सर्वव्रजवासी गान की जय, जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गणेश दीपिका की जय, श्री रूप गोस्वामी पाद की जय, जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, स्वपाशाची गौर हरि की जाय, जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जाय, समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जाय, श्रीनिताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि गौर, वंशकल्पतरु वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवाय कृष्ण भक्ति प्रद देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः, वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Dandavat pranams. Let's see all who's there. Satya Mataji, Chattamai Mataji, Sarveshwari Mataji, Krishnamai Didi, Nrihari Prabhu, and Bhavatarani Mataji, Indira Mataji. It looks like Manjari left. Let's see who else is there. Okay, Kuruna Didi, Vidyalalasa Didi, Rukmini Didi, and Ganga, Ganga Mataji. Okay, and I see there's 7 devotees altogether. So Dandavat pranams, everybody. Thank you so much for joining these programs. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the beginning of Utkalika Valari and so many other so many other glorifications by our acharyas on the glories of Srimati Radhika.
Jai-ho.
Preparing ourselves for Śrī Rādhāštami.
Haribo.
Thank you for a beautiful class.
Thank you, Chatamai Mataji, for joining.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
Sarveshwari. Oh, thank you, Very Haribo.
Sure.
Yes, Sarveshwari Mataji, you have your hand raised.
I
Please.
just, can you hear?
Yes.
I just want to say that remember that yesterday we were talking about the flute, if it's a male or no, and also about the Govardhana. So I searched Govardhana, I searched the lecture of Gurudev, and
Yes.
there is a lecture of the glories of Giriraj Govardhan in Bajar in 2001, and Gurudev talks about Govardhana Tattva, and he say that Sanatana Goswami tell us how to worship Giri Govardhana, and then and he say tell us that Giri Govardhana is addressed by the gopis as Aridas Varya, and then Raghunath Goswami say that this name is given by Srimati Radhika, and then he say that Shri Raghunath Das Goswami say that, O Govardhan, in your caves and kunjas, you are witnessing and facilitating the most confidential pastimes of Radha and Krishna and their associates. And then he said, Giriraj Govardhana is the fractional manifestation of the heart of Srimati Radhika, and she expands as Madhuri Yasoda, the gopis, the queens, the Lakshmis, the Dam, Baladeva, and as Giri Govardhan, even as Giri Govardhan. And he say, greater than Aridas Varya, that is mean the best servants of Ari, Govardhan is a Sakhi. He say, Govardhan is a Sakhi. And he say, only the Sakhis, the gopis, can witness the most confidential pastimes of Radha and Krishna. And he say, even Subal and Arjuna, intimate Sakhas, cannot witness these pastimes. But at the same time, Radhika and Krishna don't feel embarrassed when the Sakhis don't feel embarrassed. So this is confirmed. But then about the flute, I think you were right.
And one thing with the Priya Namasakas though, it's they can witness some of the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, but when it gets the more intimate pastimes, they can't witness that. But the Priya Namasakas are very involved with Radha and Krishna's pastimes. Like we read lots of pastimes. We read in Ananda Vrindavan Champu, like they're very involved with Radha and Krishna's pastimes. But I think it's when it's like the intimate, like in those very intimate pastimes, they don't miss. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the flute, yeah.
Yeah, and the flute, there is a lecture, Venu Gita, the flute song in 2001 about Gurudev, and he said, you're right, the Krishna plays on flute. And Srimati Radhika suddenly forcibly took the flute and began to play and teach Krishna. And one conversation of the Sakhi say, oh dear Sakhi, although the flute is a male, we cannot imagine what sort of sadhana and bhajan he must have performed in his previous births, that in our very presence, it is drinking the nectar of Damodara's lips. Although he's a male, he's drinking it all totally without leaving any remnants. And there is a lot of conversation that because it's not time, but actually this is what he say. I don't know other meaning, but this is what he say in this lecture.
I think with the flutes, I think the flutes have different genders though also. Like I think the Venu is male, but then it seems like the Vangshi and the Murali are female because they had female names. Like it mentioned the names of Krishna's flutes, and the Vangshi was Bhuvan Mohini, and what was the other one? It was like Ananda something. God, I forgot. But and so those were female names for the Vangshi. But then it seems like the Venu is specifically as male. That's just my speculation, but that's what yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe Manjari did or other ones, they have other answer, but I understand it because who is giving pleasure to Krishna is Srimati Radhika on the expansions, and maybe it's right what you say, but I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Maybe other advanced fashion I can say, but this is what they say about the flute. They say it's a man like that.
Yes.
No, the high topics. I don't know this.
Okay. Can I say something? I can't remember the exact references, but Vrindavan Vilasini said that Srila Gurudev in some of his lectures and personally to her, introduced concepts of, you know, how Govardhan is also Krishna, so Govardhan Giridhari, and there's also Govardhan Girid Rani, Govardhan Giri Raja, and Govardhan. So he introduced the concept of Govardhan being Radha Krishna. So she, on her altar, she has a deity of Govardhan Giri Raj and Govardhan Giri Rani. But and also he spoke this in lectures, and she says he's the first one in our line to introduce the worship of Govardhan Giri Raj and Rani.
Tirthamarsh has like that also. 2 Girirajas like that. Still, yeah. Very neat.
But
Thank
I don't know about the flute. I don't know about the flute.
It's a sign full of mystery.
But yeah, with Giriraj Govardhan though, Giriraj Govardhan can be served in different ways, and they're both bona fide. So he can be served either as Haridasa Varya, or he can be served as directly like Krishna himself, like that. So
Right.
Giriraj Tattva. But then I have a class of but see, these things are so like, it's so not black and white, these things. But yeah, we have a class that Gurudev gave. We published it in the book Guru Vandana, and he talks all about that topic of worshiping Giriraj as Krishna or as Haridasa Varya. And anyways, that's a whole topic, but maybe we could read that sometime. It's really beautiful. Gurudev gives a lot of details.
Yeah, that would be great.
I could also, am I still open?
Yeah, you're open.
I could also ask Vrindavan Blasani to tell me where Gurudev said this, like if it's in one of the books, it was a lecture.
I'm sure personally.
About the
I think it's personal. That seems like a more personal thing, because I have written in the. Also, so sometimes we need to be careful, because sometimes Gurudev gives like very secret, intimate, personal instructions to somebody, and it's not like something that he would speak in a class or write in a book or something like that.
Right.
And
but in this case, she has the altar with the.
She told me that he also spoke it, and it wasn't just for her. But
he spoke it in a class.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't just for her.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll
we'll call her
to her and find out the reference.
More detail. Maybe she can come and listen to you. The reading is so great. Okay, Prabhu.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, everybody. All right, so look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Jai Śrī Rādhā. Haribol.
Jai Śrī Rādhā.
Radhe Radhe. Jai Śrī Rādhā.